Video is kind of table stakes now. It's not if you're going to use it, it's how you're going to use it. Every brand company needs some central pieces that tell their story. I think it's a really compelling way to tell your story. And then also needs to be consistently producing uh, kind of more raw, shorter form pieces that can keep a social media conversation going. Because the metrics of the kind of engagement you get in social, if you have video versus just something that's text, are pretty striking. I do think people have a really finely honed barometer for when they're getting advertised at. So you have to be careful because I think you can turn people off immediately. I mean, and this whole thing is I think you have to be gentle with it because ultimately you're trying to make art, and art is meant to be a gift. So people, if they sit down to watch a show, they open themselves to like it. And then if they feel that somehow violated by some kind of crass advertising, then they kind of close themselves off to that. If your brand is going to appear in a piece, they have to naturally appear as a character in and a driver of story. If they don't structurally work into the piece that you're creating, then they shouldn't be there. People just, if you try to shoehorn that in, people catch you, I think, every time. We did a series for MSNBC and Netflix about veterans, which we did in partnership with a veterans nonprofit. The people that worked at the veterans nonprofit, many were veterans themselves, so they appeared as subject matter experts speaking about the veteran experience as opposed to plugging their veterans nonprofit. So I think there's graceful ways to do it, but I think you have to hold the presence of the brand to the same kind of stringent standards that you hold all of your storytelling to, which is this driving the story forward? Is this making what people are watching more compelling? Because if it's not, it just feels phony real quick.